Welcome back to Danganronpa Another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. In the last part, we finally managed to contact Future Foundation. And, well, we didn't really get the answer that we wanted. They're not coming, and we have to find a way to solve what's happening here in Towa City ourselves. We managed to get our way through the darkness at the top of Toa Tower, and we now need to find our way down. Luckily, there is a ladder here that should get us down there. But as soon as we take it, we're gonna have a cutscene.
Looks like we can get down with this ladder, but what floor are we on again?
Better than being in the dark. Come on, let's go.
Jotaro's not coming back, huh? Think he got beat by those two chicks? Well, not like I care. I hate him anyway. Taro probably got himself killed. Cut, ground down, crushed and stretched, squashed into paste, burned and eaten. Poor little Taro, even though I hated him. Anyways, Monica, why are we not holding a funeral this time? A funeral? Oh, that. I got bored of that. Doesn't really matter, we can't even fill the coffin anyway. Well, if you got bored of it, guess we don't really have to. But, do you think Jotaro really died? I mean, if he did die, we should have found his body, right? I was just, you know, a teensy bit curious. That's all. It sounds like you're saying Monica is wrong. Huh? Like I said, you're trying to say Monica is wrong! You're questioning Monica! No, not at all! There's no way Monica could be wrong! And speaking of wrong, aren't the people who put Worcester sauce on fried eggs just wrong? It's so obvious that fried eggs taste best when you drown it in maple syrup, right? Look, I was just a little curious, that's all. My head's just a little out of place right now is all. I'm just a teensy bit curious. Like about why mailboxes are always white, or how enemies become friends right after a fight. You don't have to worry about things like that. I'm sorry! It's not like I have bad feelings toward Monica or anything. So please, please don't hate me. Keep loving me forever and ever.
The following scenes contain content that some viewers may find distressing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yep, I already know that. It's not something to apologize over. I know you're just a sweet, gentle little girl. Huh? Gentle?
Kotoko, you were so cute. As always. The director, the producer, the sponsors, everybody was super happy. And now, there's another business you have to attend to. And your mom's gonna come with, okay? It's going to be all right. Kotoko is just so sweet. Everyone will be gentle with you. Very, very gentle.
No! I don't want gentle! I'll do anything, please! Just not that! I'll do my best with singing and acting, so please! Anything but gentle! Oh, oopsies! I totally forgot. Gentle is a bad word for Kotoko. Jeez, to make you end up like this. It's as I've always known. Demons are the worst. How can they be so blind? Blind to their foolishness, ugliness, noxiousness, bad smell, boringness, to their own damnation. Even blind to the fact that they scarred Kotoko like this. It's okay. Monica won't be gentle. Demons are filthy, smelly, ugly chunks of meat, more worthless than dirt, and disgusting, filthy demons deserve a disgusting, filthy death. They should all choke on their own poop and suffocate! They should just hold it in and hold it and hold it until their intestines explode! Jeez, Kotoko, that's so gross.
What are you guys doing?
Ah, it's Nagisa.
Now's not the time for banter. We've got a lot of work to do here.
Oh my, are you perhaps jealous?
What are you talking about? What do I have to be jealous of?
It's not like I'm jealous of you. Is that what you're trying to say?
Like I said, it's not that at all.
Hey, what do you mean, jealous? Yeah, Monica, you're so innocent. I could just put whipped cream on you and eat you up. I don't get it at all. And hey, more importantly, you mentioned there was work to be done. Did something happen?
Yes, I've received a report from the Monokuma kids I sent scouting earlier. Those two schoolgirl demons are sending a communication from Toa Tower.
Don't tell me they're trying to contact that demon society, Future Foundation.
It's not a problem. I already scrambled their transmission. We also have a hostage. Future Foundation can't make a move regardless. And I have a plan. By taking advantage of those two demons, we can massacre all of the remaining free-roaming demons.
You mean the Resistance?
As long as they exist, our paradise cannot be completed. We should take this opportunity.
Amazing! Amazing! I don't really get it, but it sounds super amazing! Well done, Nagisa.
Wait, Mona! Hey!
What's wrong?
It's nothing, just... You're a little close to me is all.
Aw, you're such a shy boy, Nagisa. Meow. Your plan. If it works, our paradise can finally be built. And when that happens, the Warriors of Hope will level up to saviors. As our new leader, I will continue to have high expectations of you, sir.
Yeah, you're right. High expectations for me.
Did you hear that? Our children's paradise of smiles is going to be ready soon. Hey, you're listening, right, Kurokuma? Oh, right. You can talk now.
I can finally talk! Finally! Whee! Hi there! That was tough! I shall not be silenced! Not have to keep him quiet for that damn long! Damn! Even someone extremely good at talking like me is already tired out from running my yap! It's like the hero is still in its child phase, but the warrior alien brother already showed up! That example sucked! Damn, this fatigue! I'd say I'm only about a third as sharp as usual. So anyway, the hell are we talking about? You saying something about making adults into sausages? Gonna pull out the organs, grind them up, make them into yummy, cruelty-free cuisine? And then you gather them up, sell them in a supermarket, and become an urban legend. Huh? Now that sounds awesome! I want to see that! We're not at the first floor yet? This is an emergency ladder. Why'd it stop halfway? Jeez, this half-assed ladder. Where's the person in charge?
Looks like we gotta head back inside from here.
You're saying I have to walk through that dark place again?
We're already on the second floor. Just a little bit further and we're out.
I might actually be cheered up a little. I'm not the shrewish woman I used to be.
Shrooms?
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'll rely on you anytime soon.
It's gonna be all right. This is just the last hope, that's all.
The last hope? That's not reassuring at all.
Don't use that word, Komaru. We know by now what happens to people that use that word. Well, that was a really, really, really heavy cutscene that we just saw with the Warriors of Hope, and Chapter 3 is a really, really heavy chapter, as you may have already gathered. It's not going to be easy going from here on out, but I think we get a really good idea of what's really going on behind the scenes with those kids now.
If it stays dark like this, my life is getting shorter and shorter. I can feel death behind me.
Well, try holding out a bit longer then.
What's that over there? A power panel, right?
We're back into the darkness of Toa Tower, but luckily, we can turn the lights on now.
Finally, we're out of that horrible darkness.
Yeah, all we gotta do now is get out of here. Hey! That was mean! You scared Toko out to death! A challenge? Again?
Challenge. Find the light in the darkness.
If you type in the password on that laptop on the counter, the shutter should open.
I feel like we've done something like this before.
Leave it to me. I'm in my element. I, the Riddle Queen.
Why would you want to give yourself such an embarrassing title?
The light in the darkness. It's probably a riddle that has to do with light.
Obviously. But does the room next door have something to do with it?
Komaru Naegi, the ultimate riddle queen. As you can see, the paint buckets indicate that we need to be doing something with this wall here. There are two rather conspicuous gaps there. But as Komaru and Toko said, let's go back into the other room.
Might be something in this room.
Let's get this over with. Pick up your pace.
Interacting with that,
Those 6-digit numbers 4 digits? What do I have to do?
Okay, I'm sorry, but how many times am I going to have to tell you to use the damn detect?
oh, there we go. I knew something hadn't worked. That was really strange. That's never happened to me before. Yeah, when you interact with that, the lights are supposed to go off, but for some reason they didn't straight away. Yes, so when we turn the lights off, we can see the lights shining through from the next room, forming 6 numbers. But we only need 4 to complete the code.
Do I have to make those 6-digit numbers 4 digits? What do I have to do?
Okay, I'm sorry, but how many times am I going to have to tell you to use the damn detect?
So, as I said, there are 2 conspicuous gaps here, which actually correspond perfectly to these cabinets on the wall.
Toko, can you help me move this locker?
Sure, but you think there might be a hidden passageway behind the locker? What the heck? There's no hidden passage here. Jeez, don't get my hopes up.
Now we just need to do the same thing with the other one.
Toko, why don't we try moving this locker too?
Ugh, you sucker people into doing work for you with your nice words. I'm tired. Why do I have to do this?
And now, if we head back into the other room, we've managed to block off the light so that there are only, thank you Toko, only 4 numbers left. 2, 1, 9, 7. That's what we need. And there we go. That one was a little bit more elaborate than previous ones.
Yay! There's no riddle I can't solve.
Yeah, calm down, lady. You only solved a child's riddle. I guess I didn't tell you why I'm afraid of the dark. It's not a happy story.
Well, if it's something heavy, maybe I'll pass on the story.
Whoops, didn't mean to cut off that dialogue, but here's our second hidden kid.
I see.
Let's hit this mono machine. And perhaps deal with these ball Monokumas. How do we want to... Oh, hi. Can you just... There we go. There we go, that's a bit better. You can dance. And we'll knock you into all of them. There we go. So we're back in Toa Tower proper with the lights on. And we're nearly out of here, thank goodness. We've been in here for a really long time. Here's a collectible. Not the bag. Following up from the previous letter from a Toa Tower employee. There's a battery, and this is very reminiscent of heading down into the subway for the first time. This time, it's not a boss battle, but it is a challenge room. Challenge. If you want to get past, you gotta win at hide and seek. The one that's hiding is a good singer. Songs are good. And when that song is sung, Beast Monokuma goes crazy. But when the song ends, Beast Monokuma overheats. Kablooey! New technology can sure be sketchy at times, huh? It's time for a tutorial once again. Now this is a really dangerous room with a lot of Beast Monokumas lurking around. It appears the Beast Monokumas are controlled by the children's song. That's troubling. But don't be afraid. As long as you can find the singing child, you can disable all the Beast Monokumas. The Iron Maiden shaped like a Monokuma, aka the Monokuma Maiden, is where the child is hiding. However, choose the wrong one, and you'll get jumped by a Beast Monokuma. So look for the correct maiden while you try to avoid the roaming Beast Monokumas. Beast Monokumas move in a specific pattern, so it would be a good idea to figure that out. Also, when you're looking for the right one, you should trust the kid's singing voice. There's also a visual guide that will give you a good idea of where the singer is.
So you don't have to fight against those Beast Monokumas if you find the singing kid.
It's a pain in the ass, but it's better than fighting against them.
So when I said that Chapter 3 kind of ramps the difficulty up a little bit, this is an example of that. This is the first of a few of these hide-and-seek challenges.
They're all over the place. It's safer just to look for the hidden brat.
In this case, we've got 4 of the Monokuma Maidens. The kid is hiding in one of them, and we got to get there without getting spotted. We also need to figure out which one it is using the visual guide. I'll be completely honest, I really don't enjoy this. I don't think the game is designed for stealth sections like this, I suppose. You can just blast through it with Genocide Jack and just kill all the Beast Monokumas. You won't get the perfect clear, but you really don't necessarily need it to A-rank the chapter. I will give this a genuine shot.
Be careful so we don't...
Ah, never mind, I immediately got spotted even though that guy wasn't looking at me, so,
Komaru?
guess we're fighting. Luckily, the Beast Monokumas go down pretty easily, if you can land the critical hits. And they do ramp up their attacks a little bit. I'm gonna go grab these coins before I do anything else. I believe, if you don't get spotted, that the kid is hiding in this one. Which would make sense because it's the furthest away from where you start. Hey. Hey, turn around. Oh, you're such a pain. There we go. There we go. I think there's one more around here somewhere, otherwise we would have cleared it by now. They often do get caught on the walls and such, like this. There we go. Not really a very well-designed challenge. Doesn't really fit in with the rest of the game. Not a massive fan of it, to be honest.
With this, we can get outside, right? Nothing to worry about now, right?
Yeah, we're nearly out of here. Let's get this collectible first, though. The ghost that wants to die. Taro jumped off the roof of the kindergarten, saying he no longer wanted to live. But now he has to live as a ghost. The life of a ghost is pretty hard, but even though he wants it to end, it can't end. But Taro has an idea. Let's just change the meaning of live. And to do that, Taro made a very strange move.
Which reminds me.
Hey Toko, are you afraid of the dark because you're scared of ghosts? Are you serious? There's no way I'd believe in ghosts and all that paranormal stuff. I may be liberal arts to the core, but I am capable of thinking logically. Then why are you afraid of the dark? You sure came gouging at me. Gouging?
Are you an
Gouging at my brain to force me to remember my trauma. The reason I'm afraid of the dark is because of an experience I had locked up in a dark place. You did something bad so you got locked inside the closet? That happened to me as a kid too. It's so narrow and dark, it really is scary, huh?
Don't mess with me.
This is me we're talking about. My story is way more traumatic than that. I was locked up in a place I didn't even know for 3 days and 3 nights. For 3 days?
This is the worst.
Not even a crumb of bread to eat. Ever since then, my mind connects dark and trauma subconsciously. Just thinking about it now is giving me goosebumps. Why were you locked up, and who did that to you? Remembering it is just... Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Yeah, it's important to remember, in a game where the antagonists are traumatized children, we're also traveling around with someone who's experienced a lot of trauma as well. It doesn't excuse some of Toko's behavior, but it at least goes some way towards explaining it. Let's get rid of these guys bit by bit. Blow that one away. Shoot you, shoot you. They do like to roll around a bit. Not quite at the speed of sound, however. Oh, there's some bombers around here as well. Hi. Another level up. We're getting those quite quickly today. Where did it go? Did it just blow up when it hit the wall? I don't think I've seen that happen before. Anyway, we're back at the elevator, and as you can see, Tai Chi is not here anymore, but there is a note. I must not die. What in the world is going on? There's not enough information out there to say for sure, but I know one thing. I have to make it out of this town. Until I know for sure that my wife and child are safe, I can't die. As a husband, as a father, I haven't done my job yet. If I die here, I can't give my wife and my beautiful child the life they deserve. Yeah. I'd really like to believe that Tai Chi is still alive, if only for my own peace of mind. The Fujisaki family did not deserve the treatment they got in this series. Now, when we came to this area in Chapter 2, the layout was slightly different, and any collectibles that would have been here in Chapter 2 remain in Chapter 2. So, if you didn't collect the collectible that was behind here, it will not be here in Chapter 3. You gotta make sure you get them in the first chapter that you see them in. That is all the collectibles in Toa Tower, and we can now, finally, make it out of here.
Now I'm tired.
It's a good thing we got out of there okay. But being trapped in that sudden blackout? What's with that?
It's those brats, obviously. They found out we contacted Future Foundation somehow. That's why they interrupted the communication. After that, we really won't be able to contact Future Foundation ever again.
Will Makoto come save us?
Like I told you, he can't. If Future Foundation shows up, Master will be in danger.
But what about me? Is it okay that I'm in danger? I'm just a regular girl. I'm not part of Future Foundation or Hope's Peak or anything.
Yap all you want. You can't change the facts.
Toko, what you said earlier, you weren't serious, were you?
What do you mean?
You said you were gonna kill me.
If you're going to just go ahead and summon Future Foundation, I will prevent it.
So you were serious.
That's right, I am serious. I will do anything for the sake of my master.
So you'd even kill your friends?
What? Friends? Did you think I'd feel differently if you started using the word friend? Don't even try it. I won't be fooled.
But that's horrible. I didn't mean it that way at all. I really do trust him.
And then Hendrix himself came to my live concert 3 times! In my dreams, anyway. What? You didn't think I'd still be talking? Well, guess what? I'm still talking! Hey, by the way, when is that meat party with the pool of blood and hell gonna start? This is gonna be a once-in-a-century event! I'd go even if I had to pawn off my wife for a ticket! Massacre! Bonsai! M to the A to the motherfucking Sakura! Oh yeah! Massacre, what an awesome word! It's downright magical! It has a great ring to it, a beat to it, the beatbox beating in my heart! So yeah, anyway, Hendrix was like,
Hey, how much longer are you gonna talk?
hey, you can't stop me! I'd kill you! My fans would kill you! Or maybe I just have to win you over! Should I go help a granny cross the street or something? Jeez, interjecting into my witty banter! You high bastard! Horrific idiot!
Never mind, just be quiet. I figured it would be a good idea to ask for advice every once in a while, but I guess not.
He may be our advisor, but I really cannot stand all the noise every single time.
We already have great ideas for hurting the adults, so we can get rid of him if we want. We've already lost so many of our friends. Let's just keep him in silent mode, Oh, you're so nice, Monica! In that case, I have no objections.
If Monica is fine with it, so am I.
Now, let's hear about this plan of yours, Nagisa. How are we gonna annihilate the resistance?
Simple, really. We crush their secret base.
Huh? Did you find out where it is?
Yes. If we ambush the place they believe to be safe, they will panic and be flushed out. Like ants who've lost their nest. They will wander aimlessly above ground. And in that weakened state, we crush every last one of them. The resistance dies with them.
Ooh, Nagisa! How vulgar! If you weren't on our side, I'd totally pee my pants in fear!
Of course, we have every right to kill them. They've quite earned their fate.
Yep, right! As expected of our new leader. You sure have a good plan, Meow. But instead of right to kill them, isn't it more like duty? We promised Big Sis Junko that the Warriors of Hope will annihilate the demons. Woo woo! Nagisa and Monica are so vulgar, so cool. There's no way I can lose now. I gotta work hard and hunt down those demons. Even though our team is missing a few members, we're really getting pumped up, right? You guys think so too, yeah?
oh, for sure! I agree so hard my nodding looks like headbanging. Coming up with that bitchin' plan all without your advisor? You sure have grown. Whoops. I didn't mean like grown, like in the adult way. You guys wouldn't like that. It's like complimenting a ninja for standing out so much. Whew! That was a close one. Damn close.
Hey, why are you talking? Monica didn't give you permission.
Aw, be easy on me, Nagisa. Monica brought it up. Didn't you hear her say, you guys think so? Obviously, I am included in there. Right, Monica?
I didn't mean that at all.
Dun dun dun! Hold up! It's true that I may have chatted just a little too much, but talking is like my whole purpose in life. If you tell me to shut up again, I'll die! Die, I tell ya! Probably, definitely, no, seriously, gonna die!
Jeez, you're hopeless. Fine. Just keep it down, okay?
I ain't gonna say thank you. Ah, gee. I sure hope there's no one in your group that can read minds. Don't want to say a lie that's gonna get sniffed right out. Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Hello! I apologize for being late again, everyone.
Hey! Where the hell have you been? You totally missed my hilarious dialogue!
I was running an errand for our Miss Fighter. It sure was difficult finding sweet chestnuts.
Are these chestnuts properly peeled?
I'm sorry? No. Why?
What are you, nuts? This is downright nuts! I asked for peeled nuts! Unpeeled nuts are like a completely different food!
As expected of the great Miss Actress, your orders are quite detailed.
Hey, even if you're our servant, you keep bringing up ancient history and I'll kill you.
Sorry. I'll peel the nuts for you. Forgive me.
Guess I have no choice. I'll forgive you. Not! Take this! Take this! Useless servants deserve to end up like this!
Good! Go for it!
This is troubling. I prefer salty things to sweet ones.
Hey, where are you going?
It has nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me. You've got some nerve. Saying that while doing nothing on your own?
Nothing? You think I've done nothing? It's true that you've saved me a lot, but I've been working hard too, you know? Saying that I haven't done anything? That's too far!
What do you want? You want me to praise you? You want me to say thank you? Too bad. I've never praised or thanked anyone my whole life.
And that's why you don't have any friends!
What? Leave me alone. I like being by myself. Rather than tagging along with someone like you, I'd be better off dying a solitary death.
Someone like me? Meaning what?
Someone who always has an excuse. A coward. Using that word normal as an excuse, always getting help from others. You're the type of person who always says, there's nothing I can do about it, right? You are nothing like your brother. Well, it's not like I really acknowledged him either.
Fine.
Where are you going?
To find Shirakuma.
You can go back to that dump if you want. It won't make any difference.
Better than being here. You don't have to come with me.
Unfortunately, I can't do that. I have my reasons.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It would seem a divide has formed between our two protagonists. What I really love about the interactions between these two, even when they're arguing, is how both of them have a valid point. You can't really side with either Komaru or Toko in this argument. We got some collectibles before we move on. A new skill, Brimming Girl Power, so that's another increase to, I believe, our healing. Yeah, so now we will be getting tons of health out of those health heart items. And we got a battery instead of a heart. That would have been fortuitous, but no. And here is a really sneakily hidden collectible that I missed on my first playthrough. Hit list. Demon name, Tai Chin. Real name, Tai Chi Fujisaki. A smarty pants demon with a short curly hair. It's not really strong, but it's super smart to make up for it. Hunting around machines is not a good idea. It's pretty serious, but it's still just a demon. I'd use my sexy charm to trick him. Hunting grounds, Toa Tower. This hit list, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, is the only confirmation of Tai Chi's name, not only in this game, but in the entire series. I don't like how it's so easily missable. As a result of that, we now actually have both him and Kurokuma in the profiles. So we've got Tai Chi, likes his laptop and his child, dislikes snakes and frogs, man who Komaru and Toko met at Towa Tower, was killed by a beast Monokuma after activating the elevator. His only regret is not being able to see his child one last time. As I said, we don't really know if he's actually dead. And then there's Kurokuma, who likes good vibes and dope things, dislikes whack things and shit rhymes. Bear-shaped robot who pushed the idea of killing all the adults, wears gold accessories to be a bit more hip-hop. A rapid-fire talker who doesn't shut up once he starts talking. I think it probably goes without saying that Kurokuma is the antithesis of Shirokuma. It's even right there in the names as well as the colors. We'll learn more about him as we go along. Hi. Ow. Come on. Well, before we move on, we've got a hidden kid here. There she is, the feature character of the chapter, if you hadn't gathered already. Kotoko. We got our save point, we got our mono machine, and that's going to give us a good point at which to stop for now. In the next part, we will proceed back along the riverfront in the other direction this time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.